Hi guys, EBPMAN with tablets for me, and today we're going to do an unboxing review of an extended battery case for the iPhone 6, and this case is brought to us by Anker. Inside the box you'll find your charging case for your iPhone 6. You'll find a micro USB charging cable, and yes, it is a micro USB charging cable, so you don't really need to use a lightning cable, which really opens up all the accessories that are available in the market that use standard plugs to the actual iPhone. You also have this extended headphone jack that will show you why you're going to need this in a few seconds, but it really facilitates you using your headphones with this specific case. You have a customer service card here, just giving you information about customer service and how to contact Anker if you'd like to. And you'll notice that there's no instruction guide. Well, the instruction guide is here inside of the actual packaging cover. Here you'll find instructions on how to insert the iPhone 6 into the actual charging case. Information here about being able to look at the different controls and how to charge it. And then also information about warranty and things of that nature. Let's take a look at the case and how it fits on your iPhone 6. Now let's go ahead and take a closer look at the case itself. The first thing I'll highlight is that the case is made out of a satin finish material. Feels very nice in the hand. I like it because it doesn't have a high gloss finish, so you're not going to have your fingerprints showing up everywhere. It does have the Anker brand, and on this side you'll notice that the controls, I'll put that right there in an angle, for your volume rocker are available here, as well as your mute switch. On this side, you'll notice that the power button is available here. You have a wide cutout here, and we'll see how that aligns with what's going on with your phone. You'll also notice here, and this is an interesting feature. Let me zoom into this so you can see this really clearly. You have front-facing speakers. I thought this was pretty ingenious and pretty cool because everyone knows that the iPhone speaker is at the very bottom. But what ends up happening is right here at the bottom, there is no speaker grill. So what they've done, and I'll put this in an angle so you can see it right here. Let's put that in an angle. They have actually created a little channel here, so your speaker volume will come out through the bottom, but then what they do is they channel it out, so you're getting a simulated front-facing speakers on both sides, so your sound's going to come out through this area. You'll notice here is where your connector is for your iPhone. And then on the very bottom, if we go down to the bottom here and you see this, here you have your headphone jack, and you'll see that the headphone jack is pretty deep. You see this distance here? That's why you have that extended adapter, so that you could really get in there if you do have a need to plug in directly to your iPhone. And then what I really like is the fact that they've chosen to go with a standard micro USB charging cable. Once again, opening up all the accessories that are available on the market that support standard cables. So what we're going to do next is insert your iPhone 6 into the case, and then we'll take a look at how everything aligns. So to insert the actual phone inside the case, what you're going to do is separate the case. So what I like doing is right here, I'll just pull right here like this, and two pieces have separated now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my iPhone and I'm just going to slide it in just like this, just sliding it down into its position like this, and you'll notice how it nicely aligns. We'll put it here so you can see that. Everything aligns nicely right here. Everything aligns right in place. And now the next step is to actually put the cover. So all I'll do is I'll just place it like this, and then I will basically just snap it all the way around. So now that I snapped the case into place, let's take a look at how everything aligns. We'll look at the corners first so you can see how clean the cuts are and how everything is nicely lined. So here I have my volume rocker, and you'll notice that once you snap the case in, it has some clips on each one of these sides that keep the case actually nicely and nice and snug. So we'll go around here. Here's your volume rocker. Here you have access to your mute selection. On the bottom here, once again, you see your headphone jack, and you can see that there. Your micro USB charging port. We'll go on this side, and you'll notice that you have your power button, and we'll see how that works in a second. On the back, your camera and the actual pinhole mic, as well as the flash and the camera, are nicely exposed. Here, and we'll zoom into this because it's kind of hidden, and I want to make sure you guys can see that. You have a power button, power indicator. Now I'm going to turn on the iPhone and I want to show you something. So right now the power is off. So we're going to go back, turn on the iPhone, and you'll notice that I have power there, but you don't see any kind of charging symbol, nothing indicating that this is getting any power. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press and hold this button right here. And you'll notice that I have the LED have turned on. Each one of these represents a fourth of the battery power. So you have 25%, 50, 75, and 100. Now when I go over here and I power it up now, you'll notice that I have the charging symbol is now on the screen. That charging symbol is indicating that the battery is engaged and it's charging the phone. So you're not going to have your iPhone charging at all times. So you're going to have, when you put on the case, it doesn't automatically start discharging until you actually press this button. Now what I could do is I can press it again and disable it. So you'll notice over here my charging is gone. And that's, again, get your charge, or you can do that if you choose to, so that you can maintain some of your battery life, and if you just want to be able to just give the phone just like to top it off, if that's something that you'd like to do. Now you'll notice here, if we look at the edge, you have some nice protection, just like with many cases, going all the way around. So you can see how you have right there, if you do happen to put your iPhone down like this, you don't really have to worry about the screen getting scratched, because you do have a nice edge there that's protecting your phone all the way around. Here you have your Touch ID, and your Touch ID is accessible. It works fine. And if I were to power up, I can power up without any problem. If I were to log in with my Touch ID, I can log in without no problem. And my volume rocker, you can see that works without no interference whatsoever. Now one thing I will warn you in just looking at this case, if you do have a full screen protector, not one that covers just the iPhone screen, but one that covers from top to bottom, and I'll show you an example of one. If you have something like this, a screen protector of this type, it will not fit on this case. The case is a very snug case, and you won't be able to have both. So you'll want to change your screen protector, or have a screen protector that just covers the glass area. Now the last thing I wanted to talk about is the actual speakers. I did show earlier, and we'll zoom into that one more time so you can see that at the very bottom you have a speaker grill. And that speaker grill is taking the actual sound that would be coming down from the iPhone down here and redirecting it to the front. And in my test, it works really, really well. I really enjoyed the music coming from the front, and I didn't really hear any distortion whatsoever. So I think that's a really nice positive feature when it comes to this specific case. You will notice that it does add about this. So the iPhone pretty much ends up around here. So right in this area. Let me make sure that's on camera. So it does add a little length to your iPhone, but I'll tell you, the trade-off is having that extra battery life. This concludes our video unboxing and review of the Anker extended battery case for the iPhone 6. Keep in mind, this is a 3,100 milliamp hour battery that's going to extend the battery life of your iPhone, almost 150% of what you currently have, given the fact that the battery for your iPhone is no more than 1,810 milliamp hours. So this is a great option for those of you who are in a college campus area or at work, where you find that the signal strength of your carrier is kind of low, and you tend to find that your battery gets zapped completely. It doesn't really add that much additional thickness or length to your iPhone 6, but it gives you, again, that extended battery power to help you make it through your day. Once again, I want to thank Anker for making this product available for us for review, and I want to thank you all for watching. If you have any comments or questions, leave them on the YouTube channel. I'll include the product link on the YouTube channel as well, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video.